What's up, you guys? Outspeed here, and after a lot of quiet, after a lot of discussions, a lot of interviews, a lot of clickbait, it's finally happened. Um, as most of you probably already know by now, director, actor Ben Affleck has officially confirmed that he is stepping down from directing the Batman movie. Now, what does this mean exactly? Well, it means that he's not going to be directing it. He's still going to be playing Batman. He's still going to be producing it, and he's still going to be writing the script. However, he just won't be the one sitting at the helm directing the movie by himself. Now, because of this, the reason why he's done this is because, and I quote, "There are certain characters who hold special places in the hearts of millions. Performing this role demands focus, passion, and the very best performance I can give. It has become clear that I cannot do both jobs to the same level they require. Together with the studio, I have decided to find a partner in a director who will collaborate with me on this massive film. I am still in this, and we will be making it, but we are currently looking for a director. I remain extremely committed to this project and look forward to bringing this to life for fans around the world." So, basically this means that Ben Affleck is still a part of the Batman movie. He's still going to be acting, directing, and doing the script. The only thing is that he's just not going to be directing it. This will go to someone else, another director, that he's currently looking for with Warner Brothers Studios. Now, as for who the director could be, it could be anybody, you know? I have my own thoughts, theories, and interests in who I would like for it to be. Christopher Nolan. Definitely, I would love him to be a part of this movie. Since he made the first three Batman movies, it would only make sense to add him into this one. But, I guess if we're talking about, canon stories and trying not to connect the two worlds together, I guess it would sort of make sense to not have Christopher Nolan. He is still part of the DC cinematic universe. He was the one who helped write Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. So it's a tough call to say whether or not he's going to be a part of this still in helping Ben Affleck make the Batman movie. That's, who knows. Another director who I'm hoping he could probably choose, and this is probably just coming off the top of my head because he's already worked on the past Batman movie, Tim Burton, but I highly doubt Tim Burton would want to be able to take part in this. And after a lot of people still being really pissed off about him, doing Batman the way he did, it's a tough call. But then again, he did make the first two great Batman movies with Michael Keaton, so I guess it's up in the air. Another decision that I guess some people are worried about is Ben Affleck choosing Zack Snyder to help him. Now, one thing about Zack Snyder is that, say what you will about him and his script writing, I personally have no problem with it, but say what you will about the script writing and how he writes his scripts, but one cannot deny that this man, Zack Snyder, has very high-level cinematography. Like, he's a damn good cinematographer. He creates fight scenes and scenes in general that just pop out of comics and into the movie. And plus, I don't know why people are worried about it, because Zack Snyder's just going to be probably doing choreography, directing the scenes, and so on and so forth. He's not the one writing the script. Ben is. So, in actuality, this is actually a pretty good thing if they actually do get Zack Snyder to help make the Batman movie. Ben Affleck handles the script writing, producing, and the so on and so forth. Zack Snyder handles the directing. It's like having the best of both worlds because both benefit off of this. Ben Affleck is like an Oscar-winning screenwriter. Zack Snyder is like one of the best movie cinematography directors out there. So, like I said, it's like having the best of both worlds combined to making this Batman movie. So, I hope they just find a good director who can really bring about the fight scenes the way Batman v Superman did, while still having, Ben Affleck's original vision of the movie being closer to the animated series. only time will really tell. Um, my personal feelings on this is that I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, I kind of saw it coming. Because with a movie like Batman, it's not exactly just some simple film that you can just put together and be like, oh, it'll make automatic money. It's Batman is a very huge household name, both in comic books and to just regular moviegoers in general. So, to make a Batman movie, you really got to put your all into this. And I think that's just too much pressure that Ben Affleck just couldn't be able to handle. And it's pressure that I don't think anyone could be able to handle. Because I mean, I guess some people could, depending on who they're playing. Like I know Ryan Reynolds is, I think, writing his own script and directing Deadpool. I think I'm not too sure. I gotta look that up. But yeah, he can do it because Deadpool is popular. Deadpool is big. However, he's Deadpool is not Batman big. Like compared to Deadpool, Batman is pretty much a little bit higher than what Deadpool is. And there's just a lot of pressure in writing a Batman movie, directing it, and acting in it, and producing it. That's a lot of pressure for one man to take. And I kind of had a feeling that something like this would happen because, Ben was more focused on Live by Night back in 2016 than he was for Batman. So, a lot of the pressure just kept hitting him and all this expectations, all this stuff, and it was just too much for him, most likely. It was just a little too much, and he's decided, you know what, I'm gonna step out of the directing chair for this because this is too much pressure for me and I'm gonna need a little more help. And I'm glad that Ben is doing this because it's probably for the best. I don't think Ben Affleck could be able to, you know, do all this so easily. Like he was able to do it with The Town and Argo and his latest movie Live by Night. But those are all just like B-list movies compared to friggin' Batman. That is the biggest kicker of them all. And obviously that was just too much for him, and I kind of understand it. It's probably for the best. Hopefully they find a good director to take his place, and hopefully we get to see the Batman movie at some point. Now, as to when the Batman movie will come out, who's to say? It's been pushed back a number of times with no real indication of when it's going to actually start filming. I know Joe I don't know how to say his last name, but Joe, the person playing Deathstroke, he said that the whole filming would start early 2017. Obviously, now that's not the case because, Ben Affleck stepping down and needing to find a new director to help him out. So, if I had to make a real good guess as to when this Batman movie would probably come out, I would say about late 2018. Like, late 2018, somewhere in like September or October. Like, one of those later times. Because that's the only way I can see this Batman movie coming out at all. It's been pushed back a lot, and that's just how I honestly would think it would come out. Okay, so there's not much I really have to say after this. Hopefully they get stuff sorted out, because like I said in my last video, in the, that one issue I had with Suicide Squad, that's the name of the video. In that video, I was talking about how the DC Cinematic Universe seems to have their their whole movie timeline a little bit mixed up. And I'm hoping that this gets fixed, as time goes on. And now I'm even more hopeful that they somehow get this Batman thing up and going without having to rush it, but at the same time having to bring it out for anxious fans who have wanted to see Batman return on screen in this new cinematic universe. So who's to say how this is all going to plan out? I'm hoping that we see it sooner than later. But if from what I'm hearing, if Ben Affleck says he wants to put his all into this movie, then I'm willing to wait a long time, just as long as it's perfect and it's good and it carries the essence of Batman. As long as it does that, then I'll wait until like 2020. I don't really mind. Just as long as it is good. So, with that being said, that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.